Hello, it's Spence, the evil genius, with your WordPress tip of the day. Hey guys, I'd like to teach you about a new tool here that's something you'll put into your freelance toolkit over at First Web Designer TV. And this is basically a new tool at quicksprout.com that helps you analyze your page. It's kind of similar, in fact, in many ways, very similar to one we've used for a long time over at pingdom.com, which is at either pingdom.com/tools or tools.pingdom.com. And both of these work in basically the same way, give you an idea of the speed of your page as well as what elements are loading in what order, any errors, other SEO things to look at. Now, this tool is built by Neil Patel and his team, and he's very well known for his SEO expertise. So there's also a little bit of extra spin here on some SEO related issues, which might be of, let's say, importance to you when you're building out your site or your client's site. So let's run a test here, and I always like to turn the pages on a big player. I don't know, let's do one like google.com, see what happens. It might not be that good because it's obviously just a search page, but we'll give it a try just to show you how this works. Now, of course, with Google, we're going to see a great SEO score and a great speed score. It's a very light page. And you can see here what comes up is, I like this that it shows us the above the fold line. And I've tested this on the various websites over the last couple of days, and I found that the line is actually unfairly high. I think that for most people that line might be a little lower, but at least gives you some reason to start focusing on the layout of your content, and the idea being that most of your important content should be perhaps above the fold so that it's first seen by anyone on any device. You can see here that we've also got some warnings, which even Google has this. Never take these as a mandate. These are more of things that you might want to look at rather than things that you must take care of. If there were errors, of which of course Google has none, those would require your immediate attention. I like this though because it's graphically laid out well. It's got some social media input here. Lets you know how your site might be affected on shares, likes, comments, tweets, etc. Backlinks and index pages. Yeah, it'd be nice to have that many index pages on a regular site, but you're never going to see that. Some of the other stuff with keywords, again, may not be relevant. It depends on what type of content you have on the page. In general, you could scroll through this and play with a lot of the variables. And again, what I like about it is it's graphically beautiful. It actually gives you a sort of nice color-coded scenario. So for example, if your load time was too high, it might be yellow or red. And it's just something to start you thinking about what might be working or not on your website. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm going to take a chance here. Let's put in one of my sites, labzip.com, and see how we do. And I encourage you to give this a try for your sites. Okay, coming through. B+. Not too bad. Let's see how we do once it finishes the score. A little slow today. One of the things that I want to point out here is that whenever you've got a site that has cached content, as we do, if you've not visited the site before, or in this case the tester has not visited it before, your first time of loading the page is going to be significantly higher than every subsequent visit. And that's simply because all those various assets have to be stored on the browser, or in this case the simulated browser of the recipient. And so that's not something to be terribly concerned about. I see we did okay here with where the location is of the content. Looks nice in responsiveness. There's a couple warnings, maybe a couple errors. We were missing a meta description and some other stuff here. So I encourage you to go out, give this a try on your site, and don't be embarrassed. Most of the time, I'd say the mere mortal sites will end up with a nice B to low A score. It's very rare that you're ever going to get anything in the high 90s or hundreds. And then also use pingdom.com. To test it against and see how the two compare. This is Spence, the evil genius. We'll see you next time.